Man, I said I wasn't gonna mess with no more chicks that got grown ass kids, man. And here I am messing with this 40-year-old. We at her crib, we get it cracking. She hears something, she jump up off of me. She like, I think that's my son. I'm like, I didn't even know you had a son. I'm like, how old is the little bastard? She said 28. I said, you 40. You had him when you was 12? She was like, yeah, my uncle was on some bullshit. I'm like, so anyway, she like, that is something, you gotta go. So I'm like, all right, because I ain't going through this shit again. So I start putting my clothes on. I start going towards the bedroom door. She like, no, go that way. I'm like, man, we on the second floor. I'm not jumping out no window. She was like, here, use this. She pulled the makeshift rope ladder from under her blanket. She used the metal hinges to hook it up to the window ledge. She tried it for 30 and then she was like, it's good to go. Use the rope ladder. I was like, man, I ain't never ran from no. I'm sure I ain't about to pick the day to start running. She was like, well, at least hide in the closet. I said, I ain't never hid from no. She was like, did you hear what happened to the last over here? I said, I ain't that give a fuck. I could chill in here if you want to. She like, no, you gonna come in here. I'm like, all right, well, I'm about to go out the front door. She like, psh, threw her hands up and surrender. She like, I tried to warn you, but dude, he was cool. At first, I walked right past him. He was like, what's up, dog? I was like, what's up? He was like, thanks for leaving. I was like, no problem. Go to my car, start that bitch up. I ain't about to stick around here. But I noticed my side view mirror hanging like a motherfucker. I'm like, hell no, man, cut my car off. I go back on the porch, knock on the door. Her son answered the door with an AR. I'm like, excuse me, sir. I'm like, but did you do that to my car? He was like, yeah, we got a problem. I was like, no, no problem. He was like, all right, get the fuck up out of here. So I got the fuck up out of there. I started walking back to my car. But as I was approaching my car, I see that mailbox at the curb and it got bricks around it in a circular pattern. So I go get one of them bricks and throw it through his windshield. Psh! He come out, start dumping, so I take cover behind the car. He's still dumping on me, but he approaching while he dumping. So I'm just two, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to waste all my rounds. But the whole time I'm creeping. I crept to the passenger side of the car. He walking now. He on the driver's side of the car. And as he was approaching the back of the car trying to hit me, I was already at the front of the car because I was ducked down so he couldn't see me. Bam! Knocked him off his feet. Boom. So I get up out of there. A couple hours later, I hit her up. I'm like, what you doing? She like, I'm at the hospital. I'm like, is your son okay? She was like, I don't know. They got him on life support. I was like, did the police come? She was like, yeah. I said, what you tell him? She was like, I don't know. I said, you don't know what you told him. She said, I told him I don't know what happened. I said, all right, cool, cool. I'm like, shit, what you doing later? You trying to pull up on me? She was like, my son in the hospital. I'm trying to see what's going on with him. I was like, shit, you ain't even trying to slide when he go to sleep. She said, he already sleep. He in a coma. He's on life support. I said, damn, all right. I'm like, well, shit, he ain't even gonna know nothing. They ain't like that's gonna change today. Don't like slide through on me. She like, where we gonna go? I'm like, it's the police still at your house? She like, no, they gone. I'm like, let's go back over your house. Let's finish what we started. She is like, all right, man, you need to buy me another bottle of Jack Daniels for this shit. I was like, yeah, man, I'm sorry about what happened to your son, but